Hi there guys and welcome to Train Sim World Great Western Express. This is my first look at what's going on in the sim and how it's going to be. I have watched Matt Pedalson's stream as a bit of a disclaimer before. I've seen various people post bugs and things on Facebook and I've tried to avoid reading them. So we'll get let's do a tutorial. The HST. Now we've all seen the HST. No, let's do it. Let's do the HST. Oh, I'm pleased they've sorted this out. If you are following my Facebook page, you'll have seen that I posted screenshots of this from the Matt Pedalson stream, and they had these all the wrong way round. It reckoned the Class 66 had 350 horsepower. It's brilliant. Oh, welcome to Great Western Express.
This is the Class 43 high-speed train in Great Western Railway,
Really?
Missouri. Great work on being accepted as a driver for GWR. Today you're going to learn how to take control of this
frame rates are
train,
alright.
get it moving and then bring it to a stop. Start by climbing aboard the locomotive. Enter through the cab door in front of you.
It's pretty. It's pretty. Yeah, it's too shiny. I'm going to give you that. It's very, very shiny, but it is very, very pretty. Very, very pretty. Oh, battery isolator, no. This probably is because I'm in the tutorial, to be fair.
Take a look around, and when you're ready, have a seat in the driver's chair.
Look at this. Pretty tall. I don't know if I can get in there, but I'm hoping that's just because I'm in the tutorial.
First, you need to get the engine up and running. Start by unlocking the reverser using the master key. Set the reverser handle into the neutral position. That alarm is the AWS self-test.
Okay, let me cancel it because that's hideous.
Acknowledge this before continuing. Press the AWS reset button. You need to charge the brakes before we start the engine to ensure the train does not roll back. Set the train brakes to full service.
There we go.
This is the best part, hearing the engine revs build and starting to feel the power this powerful locomotive holds.
Are we charging the brakes?
Hit the engine start button on the desk there.
Okay. Engine start will be over here. It's quite a nice start-up sound. Not massively over-impressed with the cab textures, I will say. Right. Engine started. Looks to me like the parking brake's on. Why is that not releasing yet? Oh, it's because my brakes haven't charged properly, I'm guessing. Let's let everything charge first for a minute. Come on, keep charging. Quite like this actually, that you've got to wait for it to charge. Should we do the headlights while we're here? Or is that going to mess up the tutorial? Let's wait and see. Can you not open the windows on the doors? Pretty sure they... I don't know actually. No, do HST have drop lights on the doors? I thought they did. I thought they did. Right, we look like we're fully charged. Oh, the parking brake's come off itself. Wicked. Okay. Next, it's telling, well, the next thing says distance. And is that just the HUD, though? Let's have a look. Should try pulling some brake off. Well, we've not actually got any brakes on according to the brake gauge. Not getting any cylinder pressures. Help if you're forward, Alan. No, it's looking like it's trying. A lot of my brakes are on. Oh, they were building up there, look. There we go. So I'm getting 1 bar at step 5. Alright, no brakes are on. What happened there? Okay. Okay. So it's still telling me just to start the engine. Is it still just warming up? Do my brakes still need to be in full service? Let's try that. Oh, I'm getting above 1 now. Okay. So that's looking good. That HUD thing seems to... all the HUD seems to have disappeared. Oh god, it is pretty though. Even if I can't even get the thing moving yet, it's pretty. You guys can blatantly see where I'm going wrong, and that I know. We're going to go and just do something different. Let's do... I'm not sure what was going on with that. Let's try the 166. This is actually the one I've been kind of most excited about seeing. Not sure what was going on with that. It's probably just me. I won't lie, I'm quite excited about this. So I'm probably just trying to be a bit over eager and run into it and smash into it. But that's the joy of first look videos. You get to see the good, the bad and the ugly.
This is the Class 166 in Great Western Railway livery. This unit is used up and down the Great Western Main Line, providing stopping services to thousands of commuters each week. Today, you're going to learn how to take control of this unit.
Wow.
Start it up, get it moving, and then bring it to a stop.
He said that the last time, love.
Enter through the cab door in front of you.
Look at that track detail. Look at the clips. That's... well, I was going to say that's unreal. But yeah, this is unreal. I always run seems to be on. I'm guessing that's from when I've played
Take a look around, and when you're ready, have a seat in the
CSX Heavy
driver's
Haul.
chair. First, you need to get the engine up and running. Start by unlocking the reverser using the master key. Set the reverser handle into the neutral position. That alarm is the AWS
Yeah, I know that.
system. You will need to acknowledge this before continuing. Press the AWS reset button.
Sorry. There we go.
You need to charge the brakes before we start the engine to ensure the train does not roll back. Set the throttle brake to full service.
Oh yeah.
When you're
I was
ready,
trying to use the brake
hit
keys.
the engine start button on the desk to get the engine running.
Where is the engine start button on these actually? It does tell me. Oh, it's there right in front of me. Where I was looking. That was quick. Shiny, shiny. Really shiny, innit? Have 166s got smooth roofs like that? I think they probably have actually. I think 365s have as well. It's very pretty. I'm not gonna lie, it's very pretty. It's quiet in here. I've got to be careful not to go into. Oh, I didn't even check them. Yeah, I've got. The fear went too bad. It's probably a bit rapid. Slight bit of cab sway there. FPS is suffering a bit now we're moving. I think I'm going to struggle when we get into denser territory, but I'm guessing if it's got my CSX heavy haul, my settings are at ultra, so I can always turn them down if we get really laggy. Is it me just being a bit young? I couldn't tell you how long 500 yards is. What happened to 0.1 of a mile? I was going to get used to what that was. There's definitely some bits to play with. So far, quite impressed. Lighting in the cab doesn't look quite right. I'm not getting any sort of change from anything. I think they said it starts with the cab light on. No, cab light's off. So shadows and stuff are not looking brilliant. Oh, there's actually a stop signal in front of me. The controls actually driving it are very nice. Four yards short. Fair enough. Is that me done? Can I get out of my chair and have a look around? Oh! Hello! Oh, I'm going to have some fun with this. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing next. If I'm honest, the tutorials are pony. Let's just should do the 66 one. Let's do 66 one for a laugh, and then we'll get going and do some messing about. We'll try in some really busy areas, and then we'll have a good look around each one of the trains. Just do a general footer. Really want to get in a test. Loading times are lovely. Maybe because it's just loading up the same place every time. No, this is different.
Class 66 diesel locomotive, nicknamed Shed because of how it looks. This locomotive
Oh, that's funny.
aggregates up and down the Great Western Main Line. Today, you're going to learn how to take control of this powerful freight locomotive.
That is nice.
Moving, and then bring it to a stop.
Look at all the piping detail.
The locomotive. Enter through the cab door in front of you.
I'm going to walk, sorry. All the brake rigging, sandpipes. It's pretty. And I'm sure Mr. P said that all the fuel in that was fillable and all that, but it just wasn't active on this. I'd like to... I saw him swing the coupler out. I think because I'm on the scenarios, certain things aren't coming up, but... Gosh, good to look at. I've said that a few times now. I'm going to stop saying that. Everything's a little bit clean. I won't lie. Nice hum sound as I get in.
Take a look around, and when you're ready, have a seat in the driver's chair.
Well, this looks nice. This looks very nice. I don't know if I can press anything yet. Let's just do what the lady wants.
First, you need to get the engine up and running. Start by turning the master key on.
Pretty sure the light was on. Click that. Yeah.
Now get the engine started. Set the engine run switch, generator field switch, and the control and fuel pump switch all to on.
Where are they? I should just watch this, really. It's below here because it's American. Yes, of course.
Here you go. Use the engine start button on the desk, then wait for the engine to get running and set the isolation switch to run.
Yeah, that's quite nice. Yeah, that's alright. Set, and then it said set the isolation switch to run. And now the little thing's disappeared. There's no... is that an isolation switch? It's DSD, I think, does that say? Won't let me touch it anyway. I'm missing a little arrow from something. Just override is set. I'm liking this. It's so complex that I'm having to learn things. It's not letting me press anything. Broken tutorials? Maybe. Me just being stupid? Maybe. Let's just go and play. Let's do some scenarios. That dragline scenario I was really impressed with, but we've all seen that, so I'm not going to go through that again. Let's have a little bit. Look at snow. Let's have a look at it in the snow. Don't show me CSX heavy haul. Loading times are rapid.
With London Paddington closed due to engineering works, you've been called on to assist with the trains being turned back at Ealing Broadway.
Frame rate's alright. People at Wicked. Head over to platform 3. Okay. So 166 coming in. Now you see on CSX Heavy Haul, the snow went on the trains, didn't they? I'd have liked to have seen that on this. I won't lie, right? For all its faults so far that people have spotted and noticed and everything like that, you can't really say it's not visually nice. It's not perfect, don't get me wrong. And the snow textures, well, they are what they are, I suppose. Doesn't seem to be any for the platforms or anything. I know platforms generally would be kept clear of snow, but not like these big bits that are not undercover or anything like that. Doesn't sound the healthiest of HSTs either.
Thanks for helping out today. With your local knowledge, the manoeuvres at Ealing Broadway should go smoothly. When you're ready, take control of the train.
This is actually something I wanted to watch. It's only a bit. What is going? What are you on about? What? You're obviously not allowed to go through that. You're telling me in the free camera? Not completely convinced by the passing sounds. I'm not really sure what's going on. I just want to go under there to have a look at the train, but it just doesn't seem to... Oh, no, let me. Alright, that's a bit boring.
Please remain behind the yellow line at all times. Trains pass through this station at high speed and can cause turbulence.
Right, we all set. Phone the guard signal. What's the buzzer code for that? Okay, the ammeter is completely sozzled. It wasn't that I was just pulling against the brake, it's telling fibs. Did they mention that? Don't know how I knew that. Did I know that from the stream? Or did I know that because I've read it on Facebook? I'm not sure. Is my AWS isolated? I really do not want to be driving with my AWS isolated. DSD. Alright, not the best frame rate in the world, but I am running an Ultra. Let's just get some speed up and see how we go. Cabsway's a bit funny, but nice. The feeling of the train in general so far seems alright. Doesn't seem to start like an HT or pull away like an HT. There's no sort of build up before anything kicks in. What's the speed limit? 125. Have full chat. See, out of the cab, actually, my frame rate's not bad at all. Why is there no clag? And what is going on with my wheels? Oh, hello, tops plate. Let's go back in the cab. Let's knock my graphics preset down. Yeah, let's try that. Let's go back. Slight improvement. No drastic change in graphical setting. That's the DSD. Reset by the Q key. I wish they'd done it with the E key. Oh, God. That's why they didn't do it with the E key, isn't it? A bit like earlier, I've really got no idea what a yard is. So that'll take a bit of getting used to, I suppose. Right, what can we fiddle with? While we're moving, wipers is the big switch, which is sort of GWL. We can do the train supplies on. We can also do the headlight flash, which is the hazard lights, train supply, DRA, general fault light is there, AWS LED test. Maybe that's for the front lights. I'm not sure. I haven't actually got a manual for anything this for the HST at this new. So that's a spare one. Windscreen de-icer. We would need that. Train supply brightness. Okay, is that for the carriages? Headlights on day and night. Should really be looking out the window, but cab's more fun. Horn. Fan speed, meh. Climate control. Cool. You know I like to be able to fiddle with things. Brake test switch we know works from earlier on. The isolation switches do. No, you can't open the ATP data entry point. Doors locked. Cab light on off. Yeah, I'm getting a few strange graphic bleeds. It's a little slow up to 125 as well. Or was that just me? It's very drivable. It's very drivable. Things I'm a little bit gutted about straight away are that ATP doesn't work. I mean, if you're going to do the Great Western, ATP is one of the key features of the Great Western Railway. So between Paddington, wherever it goes, it's a pretty key safety feature. Yes, TPWS and AWS, but ATP is one of the main ones. And considering they came up with this super duper way of just sort of dragging and dropping things to create physics and simulated systems, I expected that to be working. I don't know the reasons for it not working. I don't remember it being mentioned in the stream. It is pretty though. It's a bit clinical. It's all a bit clean. I've got the snow on as well, I know, but I'm not not too sure what's going on with the sky. Even in the other videos I've seen, the sky looked a little bit pants. But so far, impressed. Like it. It's not perfect. It's less than I was expecting so far. Now we'll be putting my computer under a little bit more stress now we're in the electrified areas. Catenary looks lovely. Yeah, getting a little bit more laggy here. We can get rid of these markers as well, which I will get rid of. Ooh. What's happening here? Oh, nice. I'm glad this is recording. It's just the snow's got really deep here. Maybe that was just deep, unploughed snow. Nice. Scenery on the outside of the track is lovely. That's a very nicely detailed bit of kit there. Again, it's not a route, a bit laggy. Again, it's not a route I know inside out, so I'm not going to say if it's exactly how it looks in real life, but for me, it's fine. Sense of speed, I haven't quite got used to yet. And I'd like to be able to keep it. See, I think the field of view is still a little bit strange. Because there's no indication of what sort of... You know you're in notch 3 because you can see it there, but it just doesn't... You have to remember to look. I haven't tested the brakes on this. I'm 1.7 miles away. I'll come off the power. Let's just go for an initial application and see how we do. Let's actually up that a little bit. It's me in full service now. I'm coming in a bit fast, I won't lie. No occlusion there. I don't seem to be having the issue that PTG Rail was having where he couldn't... His brakes weren't coming off until he went down to 0. Wasn't brilliant. I wanted to press T there. do you mean you can't go under things? Right, that is doing my swerving. The fact nobody's got on or off yet is doing my head in as well. My coach noises. Oh my god. Destination screens, I'm sure I've seen those working.
Okay, you're clear to shunt into Acton Yard.
Am I? And I've just taken a screenshot with some magic button that I don't know about. Let's lock the doors left. Oh yeah, I need to find out what the keyboard shortcut is for this. I did have a quick flick at the manual when I was at work earlier, just to sort of try and prep myself, but it did have a list of keys I should have really got up. So yeah, really big things I'm noticing are lack of any sort of exhaust from the exhaust of any of the trains. Loving the radiator fans. It's beautiful to look at, if a bit shiny. I'm struggling a little bit frame rate wise around here. I think if I got to Paddington I'd be struggling quite a bit. I've already found myself using the in-cab speedo more than the HUD, which is only a good thing, I would say. This point's mine. Yeah. Oh, Control S doesn't work for a screenshot. It's handy. And I also thought that AWS is supposed to be audible outside the cab. Maybe you have to turn that on. I'm seeing an awful lot of potential. Optimization wise, it is 1,000 times better than CSX Heavy Haul was. I thought this was going to push my processor a little bit more than it is. It's put my graphics card up about 80-90%, and it's putting my processor no higher than 62.
Good work. Close down the desk and walk to the other cab.
Right, what I'm actually going to do is go and do something different, because we've done the HST. Not going to do one of the scenarios, we're going to do a service. Should we just pick ourselves, spawn walking? But then do we know how long it's going to be for a train? I don't know. Should I have a little raz in the 166? Nah, let's go for 66. Ying, 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 ying. What I would like to do is do a... That's pretty atmospheric, isn't it? We have just done the snow, though. Winter fog? Yeah, like that. And I want something night time. Didcot Yard to Dagenham. I want something. Yeah, let's do something night. Didcot Yard to Dagenham. 20 FKAs. I think for me, like you guys know, it's immersion that really does it for me. That's better. It's loading the textures a little bit better there. I was hoping it wasn't going to be snowy. This is supposed to be winter fog, it said. Doesn't look particularly foggy. No, I want to change that. That's not particularly foggy. Alright. Stop showing me CSX heavy haul ones. Service. 66. Select. Let's go for... spring rain. Could have it really bucketing it down as well, couldn't we? Let's go for autumn clear. And then we put the rain on. Put the wetness. What's that actually changing? Just ground texture and stuff. Let's have it really, really bucketing it with loads of cloud. We'll have it really windy. It's going to be like basically how it has been here the past couple of days. See how much the rain kills me frame rates. Okay, we didn't actually get this thing going the last time properly, did we? That's the cab light off. Let's get us started. Let's pull my brake off. Now this is what I wanted to fiddle with. Data meters. So the ammeter seems to be working alright on this. Why have I got no rain textures on my... What? I watched Matt P do this and he had like brilliant, really nice rain textures on his cab. Why have I not got them? Bear with me. I am posting on Facebook while doing a video for you guys. Where should I do it? Should really do it on my page, but I'm not. I'm going to do it on the Railsome Users Group because I know there's a lot of people on there that have already been and it says my post, anyone else not getting rain textures on the windscreen of the 66 on TSW GWE. And Chris has just texted me and messaged me and I can't click the post button until it's gone away. There we go. Right. Bear with me. Let's get some live feedback on that from people who are doing this. Let's go and watch some services. Let's go by spawn walking. Where do I want to spawn? Summer clear will do fine. I don't want it to be at this time of day. It changes that later on, doesn't it? Fahrenheit. Leave it at summer clear. Rush hour, so we won't be waiting. Let's start at Paddington. Let's go and have a look around Paddington at 5 o'clock in the evening. Commented already. I'm not the only person not getting them. So it's not just me. I'm going to do a little bit in service mode and then I'm going to call it quits on this video. There'll be plenty more of this coming up over the coming days. I've actually got quite a lot of recording to do. Got a lot. Those HSTs pulling out sound ropey and them arriving sound ropey. I'm not going to lie. Not. Considering I've got 2 HSTs going out. This is quite cool. It's not too bad. There's a 166 here. Oh, naughty. I know a lot of people will be using the overbridges for just now, but me, I'm just going to have a bit of a mess about, really. Actually, you know, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do this. So one thing I really wanted to do was look at emergency egress stuff and see if that sort of thing worked. No, it's actually barely modelled. Does anybody else, and this is, I do want all your feedback as much as possible, please, in the comment section for this video. But what does anybody else feel like we're not getting as much detail, clickable systems, very bright in here, clickable systems and things like that as we did in CSX Heavy Haul? Or is it just me? And that's boring. That's really boring. So you can be a passenger, but you can't have a pee. The tip downs work? Nope. Can I steal the glow sticks? No, because somebody's already stolen them. Well, the button doesn't even work. It'd be pressure sensitive on the inside there. Should be trying to walk, shouldn't I? First class. Sit in a first class seat. Right, MCBs. Have I got any that work? Oh. AWS. Okay. Train door controls. I like that. What works up here? Emergency brake supply normal. TPWS normal and isolated. Excellent. DSD isolated normal. Vigilance normal. Track interlock. Oh, nice. I like that. Well, I'll put that on. That should be on normal. Yeah. Passenger comms. Just clickable. Brilliant. Train fire alarms clickable. Sanding clickable. Train preheat. It's on. Train lighting is on. Train lighting off. Brake sanding demand isolated. Fault light brighter. Fault light dimmer. Headlights. Windscreen demister. I wonder if that does anything. I like being able to press that. What have we got down here? DRA on and off works. This would be door controls again. What else have we got? Climate control. Right, okay. Let's put it to cool. Let's put the fan to high. Any noticeable difference in the cab? No. Engine stop, engine start buttons work. Oh, compressor speed up. Does it actually do anything? No. Sounding available. WSP light, general lights. These gauge dimmer works. They're all gauge dimmers, okay. Right, AWS. PASCOM reset. Yes. Passenger emergency override works. So that works. DSD works, but you can't actually push the PASCOMs. Wiper control works. Uncouple and couple buttons. Laser lights seem to work. Train door releases. Reading light. That's that little bendy one. That seems to be doing too much. Really annoyed that the GSMR doesn't even pretend to work. Didn't listen to the horn, the 166 actually. Don't think I've heard a horn in Paddington Station. Now, something I noticed in the streams that was I was waiting until I did this mode to point out, and I just wanted to double check. No destination displays. Oh, there's an HST pulling in. Let's go and ride a Mark III. Oh, a bit laggy. Drop lights come down, doors open. Nobody's getting on or off yet. Strange. I've not seen anybody board or alight from a train yet, which is one thing I was really looking forward to seeing. I'm going to go right from this end and then work my way back. I just want to try and catch somebody getting on or off. Really? Frame-wise, I'm not complaining. I haven't got the highest end machine in the world. Why aren't... Oh, it is open. Can I use the... Yeah. What? That's a bit disappointing. What's even more disappointing is that I can't get in here. I tell you why it sort of frustrates me, is because I wanted to be able to do things on this train that I couldn't do in real life. Yeah, staff access only. I am staff. It's a bit annoying. Where have your hands gone, love? You lost... Oh, right, you lost them in the war. I like the little GWR logo in the back of the chairs. I think, again, with this, they've focused on some things that I don't think they really needed to focus on. They could have improved others. Can you get in the toilet on the HS? Oh. I know that would be a lot to model 8 toilets, and that would be something that you would never really see. I know, I was just excited to see that. The Mark IIIs look a bit bare. Very, very super duper far too clean. Do like the strapping and everything. What I'm going to try and do is just switch into Ultra. And see what I'm missing texture wise. Not a lot of difference. Okay. Is it making a huge deal of difference with the people? Let's go down to low. Ugh, what is that? Amazingly good frame rates though. That lighting's very strange. Again, it doesn't seem to have changed the textures massively. If I go to metric, will it give me the things in meters, but then it will tell me in kilometers, which annoys me. Temperature units, Celsius, gradients, ratios. Disable junction, derail. No. Don't really want, but I'm not going to change anything else there for a minute or two. Let's go back to Ultra. Apply that. Let's go to medium, high, apply that. No noticeable difference. Apply that, no noticeable difference. Apply that, quite noticeable difference. So we'll stick with high. We'll stick with high. It seems to be the lighting. No, I don't want to reset dovetail live. I want to get out of that. I'm a bit disappointed with the interior of the Mark IIIs, if I'm completely honest with you. Very clinical. Somebody whistling to my right there, I quite like that. So there's some nice little touches, don't get me wrong. The buffet being closed, I was kind of expecting. But it would be nice. That's very pretty out there. It would be nice to be able to get into the buffet and have a look what's behind there. Again, it's one of those things. Oh, right. Now, first class seating is looking a lot better. It's a bit warmer, less clinical. Keep trying to open these doors with... I haven't actually travelled in the new GWR first class. Should we have a little seat? I'm a little fiddle with the sounds because I can't... I'm hearing things but just not really as much as I should. Let's... music I really hate anyway, I'll take that off. Sound effects, dialogue, ambient, external alert. So external alert's on and full. UI volume, you can go away with your boom 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 booms. Window and focus subtitles, yeah, fine, right. Apply that. Oh, that's much better. It's like when you get a new phone and you've still got button clicks on it. And I'm sorry, this will upset a few people, but anybody that still has a phone that has button clicks on it is mad. So there's no reason we shouldn't be able to get in there, because that thing there that you can see in there, that's the diagnostics panel for the MTU engine stuff, and it's modelled. It's not working so much, but it's modelled. So don't see why you shouldn't be able to. Right, let's have a quick look around Paddington Station, and then we are done. Okay. So, am I not going to be able to go down that part? Yeah, it's all blocked off. It's because you can get outside, I suppose. It would be nice to have just been able to walk around the station concourse bit. Smiths as well. What are you doing to them all, mate? Why are you all standing around? Do you Great Western stuff or green tie on that, or are you just one of the... I'm not quite sure what's going on here. Buffers are lovely, aren't they? I can whistle too, mate. Should we walk through? Did we walk through the 166? I think we did. Yeah, we did walk through the 166, didn't we? Yes, we did walk through the 166. Oh, hang on, love. Let me get that door for you. I wonder if they put a few updates in today that has broken a few other things just to get it out. Because I don't remember all the passengers' feet being in platforms. This was something I noticed on the thing as well. I like the bin. Look at that sunlight coming through there, look. That is nice. So maybe compared to the other passengers, I'm a pretty tall fella. Well, no. Actually. You're alright, mate. Don't look happy chappy. I wouldn't be if I was running around either. So what do I think of it? Why did I get a little round thing come up there? What do I think of it so far? Can I change that or fiddle with it, or is that just a shunt signal? What do I think of it? My conclusion for my first... What have we been playing now? Half hour, 40 minutes? Look at it. Alright? Visually, this game has masses of potential. Did I expect it to be a little bit more fully functioning? Yes. The track is beautiful. Pandroll clips on there, the sleepers, the ballast, the shine on the rails. Yeah, it's lovely. Feature-wise, it's not as full as I was hoping for. The HST doesn't particularly drive brilliantly. But you remember, I'm comparing this. I'm not a real driver. I'm comparing this to Train Sim 2017. Every new game takes a bit of getting used to. Of course it does. Line side detail and everything looks very nice. There's rubbish lying around. There's bits lying all over the place. It all does look a bit clean. I won't lie. All this is as I'm dead, because we're on London Underground track and we'll just stand on some rails. Oh, nice cement pump, like that. I'm partial to a little bit of plant. I mean, the modelling itself for that is nice. It's well done. Why we don't still have, like, I don't remember what Mark transit that was. Was that Mark 3? Mark 4 transit? When we're set in this time period's a bit weird. This guy could give Mo Farah a run for his money, couldn't he? Yeah, I mean, I like it. I like it. I'm going to sit and have a bit more of a play. I'm going to end the video in a second. And there'll be more of this coming up. So if you feel I've missed anything, leave a comment in here. If there's something you want to particularly see or particularly want me to test, leave a message for me in the comments and I will do it, or on my Facebook page, either or. So once again, guys, thanks ever so much for watching. Please feel free to like, share and subscribe. And of course, head over to the Facebook page. Chain link fence is lovely. And I've got to try it. You know I've got to try it. Ugh! Sit in first class. It's. Do I say go and get it? Yeah, go and get it. If it's cheap, don't go. Right, honest answer. If I'd paid 35 quid for this, I would be refunding it because I don't think it's ready for release. But that might change. I'm going to play it a little bit more and see. Again, thanks ever so much for watching. I'll catch you guys soon.